Well, we've heard it before. Women earn less money than men, take more time out of the workforce, and live longer lives. Despite making progress in pay equity and benefits, when it comes to managing money, some women are still making financial planning mistakes. International Women's Day is March 8th. That's this Sunday. And we're talking about women and finances this morning with Everything Financial President and CEO Peter Cishecki. Good morning, Peter. So I'm going to get it one of these days.
Some days you get it, some days you don't.
No, it's hit and miss with me. Thanks for being here.
No problem.
So do you find that women who come in to speak with you at Everything Financial, whether they're on their own or with their spouse, that they are as informed as they need to be when it comes to their finances?
I don't think so, but I don't think anyone's as informed as they need to be. But there's definitely a change in the 30 years I've been doing this from how many women used to come in versus how many come in now. So it is getting better and better, and women are taking more of an interest. And as you said, women live longer than men. That's the stats. So they should take an interest, because if they are married, then they could end up being a widow one day. And that's just the reality. So you should know what your finances are, and everybody should know what's going on in their finances.
Absolutely. If you're in a partnership, you need to know, everyone needs to know where the finances are. So, I mean, give us a sense of women are making these financial decisions more and more often. How important is it for them to be able to make some of those decisions?
They should be able to make those decisions. I mean, someone has to take the reins and take hold of what's going on in their family. And in traditional families, the woman is at home a lot of times when the kids are quite young still and may take time off work. So someone has to run the household and run the finances. And you know what's the fact of the matter is, I see this a lot of time, women do a better job of it than men do.
Yeah, I'm sure that I have no doubt about that. That's in a traditional relationship. And so we're seeing things changing now where women are in the workforce, they're earning their own money, so they are becoming more financially savvy. So let's talk about when a relationship ends or there's a divorce. That can throw a real financial curveball into things.
That can, for sure. And so wouldn't you want to know what's going on in the finances if the marriage does end or the partnership ends, to know what you're entitled to, what is your part of this relationship, and how do you now look after your half or your percentage. So taking that interest right from the beginning prepares you for that. And we always say it's easier to prepare for the divorce while you get along. So that's maybe a good reason to take interest right from the beginning.
Have you seen a change in women's involvement when it comes to making those kind of big financial decisions?
Big change, excuse me, big change in involvement. And in the last 30 years that I've been doing this, women in this industry, there's a big change. So their involvement, I mean, 30 years ago in the office I started in, there was 3 women amongst 35 advisors, 3 or 4. Now, when I went to our last conference, more than 50% are women. And women, I find, make great advisors and great with finances. They have this natural empathy that's not forced and really allows them to deal with finances, because finances become very emotional and they become really close to home, because you're dealing with your family, you're dealing with your kids, you're dealing with your parents. And women being involved just have good common sense and make good decisions.
Well, I think we can all agree that having more women working in finances and also having more women take control of their own finances is beneficial for everyone.
Absolutely.
Peter, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.